the truth. You have the Ace of Swords. So this is mental clarity. This is, aces are gifts. Gifts from the universe. This gift is given to you, my Virgos, in truth and clarity. So something has been apparently been illuminated. It's very clear. The truth is out, cannot be denied, right? So you might have found something out recently, where that apology comes in. It seems like it's not what you thought. It's not what they thought. Somebody had it all wrong. So now there's that need to apologize. Like, I'm sorry that I said that, or I thought that, I had the wrong information. Like somebody's thinking this, but not necessarily wanting to say it. Kind of hoping it just goes away. You know, like giving each other that look, that nod of understanding. Like, yeah, I know I messed up, or, you know, they're telling you this telepathically, apparently, because they don't want to say the words. Can we just move past it? Can we just let it go? Something like that. Now, crossing energy. This is the obstacle. Did I tell you what this is for April? Yeah, okay. The situation, the obstacle. What stands in the way? Apparently, it has to do with pride. Oh, okay. You have the number 8, which would be Leo energy. Could be dealing with a Leo, a Leo, possibly. Oh, the courage to do so. That's the issue. Somebody is lacking the courage, the confidence to make this next move. Feeling very small. You see how, what is she, a fairy? She is trying to get some loving from this big bad wolf here, hoping that that wolf that once was seen as a monster will be fine with, you know, just cuddling up. Let's just cuddle. I know you're big and strong and you could kill me, but I think you won't, and have pity on me. Not even pity, just let's just apologize. Let's just be friends. There's something here in regards to needing each other. Let whatever happened happen, you know, let it go, because we're stronger together. We need each other. It's very unsaid. Did I say that? Unsaid. Is that a word? Like, very prideful. Not wanting to say it. Let's just let it be. Let it go. All right. Let's talk about beneath the surface. This is your subconscious. You might know about it, might not know about it. Sometimes it comes in your dreams. You have the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody left someone out in the cold. Somebody abandoned someone. Deep down, they know, you know. Like, dang, I kind of just gave them the cold shoulder. Didn't even let them explain. You know, didn't help. Or remembering, they didn't help me when I needed them. Why am I going to apologize? Even though possibly you could be wrong, obviously they know there was some wrong done. But what was done prior or even after made it okay in some way, because of that feeling that was felt, because of the miscommunication or the misinformation that was given, that was thought. It's like, how dare you just leave me like that? Like, abandon me, not trust me. I thought, you know, we were ride or die type energy. Okay. This could have happened a long time ago, but somebody's still remembering. Somebody's still remembering. Recent past. Last year, last month, last second. Person, place, or situation. You have, what is this? This is, it doesn't say the actual names. I have to like remember my Roman numerals. So that would be the Emperor. Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries. We are in Aries season right now, so happy birthday to my Aries. You can have this in your chart. So this is very powerful. This is the kings and the queens rolled up into one. This bossy could be work related, could have to do with co-workers, feeling controlled, over controlled, taking how can I say this, attention on purpose, taking credit for what, you know, they didn't do. A boss could have just overexerted their authority, like, well, I'm the boss, so you got to do what I tell you to do. That's fine and all, you're the boss, you pay me, you write my checks, but, you know, you have to treat others the way you want to be treated. Somebody really took advantage of this authoritative thing. I didn't say that right. I know. So now it's like taking your power back, feeling very empowered, wanting to talk about what happened before, like how you just left me like that, how you just messed with me, how small you made me feel. Somebody felt so small, and they like indulged in it. They reveled in this feeling of making the other side feel less than, feeling less than. Just confidence was just shocked. Something like this. We'll get more info. Kick you when you're down. How you gonna kick me when I'm down? And that's some truth that was spoken. Let's talk about your crowning energy. This would be what you're thinking about. It's constantly on your mind. These are, okay, well, I'll give them to you. So you have the Knight of Swords. Somebody acted pretty hasty. Didn't think, was very rash. Did something even in spite of the fact that we're related, in spite of the fact that you said that you would never leave me. You would be there for me always. You have the Six of Cups. This could have been someone that you really considered a soulmate. Others of you, this is in regards to something that happened when you were like really young, you know? Some childhood drama. Also very sibling-like. You've been estranged, separated from family, from friends, from someone that you really considered family. And this is constantly on somebody's mind. You, theirs, both. Like, I remember what you said, what you didn't say. You just left me that way. Like, we weren't even blood. We weren't related. And it's still, till this day, affecting you. Or affecting them. Somebody can't let it go. But also, really wanting to, wishing it can be the way it used to be. This is some nostalgia. Some memories. The good old days. But prideful. Ego. in your near future, what's coming towards you, is the Four of Pentacles, holding on still. It's like you both know, everybody here knows what happened, what was said. But for some, it was just so horrible that if nobody else knew about it, like if the whole family didn't know about it, like if, everybody at work didn't know about it, you would put your pride aside, or they would put their pride aside and just let it go. Because this relationship needs mending and you miss each other. This is something that, okay, let me put it another way. If somebody tried to kill you, and this is just an example, please. If somebody just really did something horrible, but your connection, your emotional connection, your loyalty, the way that you feel about each other, it was so strong that you could let this go. But if somebody else knew about it, they would tell you, why would you do this? Or I'll say dumb. How dumb are you to believe this or forgive them for this? I'm sensing a lot of family, or those that you consider family, that might be talking you out of it, or have talked you out of it. But you in your heart would want to just let it go and start over. Just starting over. So really not letting them know everything. There's a lot of things you would like to say, or a lot of things that they want to say, but keeping it in, holding it close, not wanting to reveal your hand. Others, how should I say? My goodness, my words. This could be even like a secret alliance, or a secret truce, where it's like, me and you, we're good, but in front of other people, we're not. Does that make sense? Also, it just seems like there's a lot of things that need to be said, but they're kind of slow, like slowly getting to that point. Or trying to hold your tongue so that it doesn't happen again. So this is experience, learning from the experience. Thinking about what I said before, it was taken the wrong way. It could have been younger, different times, different era, different place, however this is. So learning from that experience and slowly, or doing it in a way that won't offend them, or knowing how to get to the point without messing things up. It feels a bit like walking on eggshells, but for a good reason. Somebody could be very fragile here, have a very fragile ego. So not wanting to make things worse, not wanting to be in that energy again, because it could have been a long time that this was going on. And now so much time has passed, there's been some healing, and it's just hard to bring it up. So it's an understanding of this, nothing, we don't even have to say anything. It's understood. There we go. It's understood. It's an understanding. Coming to an understanding. You did some stuff, I did some stuff. Let's not bring it up again. Open up that can of worms, how they say, right? Maybe at some point later on, we can, have some drinks, or be in a different state of mind, or just more time has passed where we can really honestly talk about it. Have the confidence to talk about it, if that's something you want to do. Some of you guys just want to just forget about it and move past it. Beneath the deck, you have the moon, Pisces energy. So this is some kind of illumination. Facing the fear. Facing your fears. Trusting your intuition. Because this is very emotional. Feeling emotional. Again with reminiscing. Remembering. And this clarity comes from so much time being alone. So much time being in the dark. Or you could have just been in the dark in regards to not knowing the whole story. Someone was in the dark. They didn't know. You didn't know. Right? So once this is realized, like, oh, I thought you knew. I thought you were acting this way because you knew. Well, somebody here didn't know. So that kind of lessens the blow and makes it easier to forgive or to understand, really. Empathizing. Like, you know what? I'm not going to ever really forgive how I felt. How you just left me like that. Thought we were, closer. I thought this wouldn't happen. But I understand. I understand where you're coming from. So coming to some kind of understanding. Okay, my Virgos. I feel like for some of you guys, this happened so long ago, you probably don't even remember what the heck you were mad about, but you know the feeling. You remember the feeling. You might have said, like, I'm never going to speak to you ever. So for you to try to speak to them, that's kind of like going against what you said. So just that detail in itself makes it hard to let it go. You don't remember exactly what it is. Some of you definitely know exactly what it is. Others of you, it was a long time ago. But again, remembering how you felt. Or they remember how you made them feel. Clarifying, the Ace of Swords is the World in reverse. So this would be the need for closure. The truth is, someone could have just didn't even know it was over. It's like, I didn't even know. It was like nobody said goodbye. They just left you hanging, wondering what you did wrong. Or they're feeling this way. Like, I don't even know what I did. They're so mad at me. They're mad at me. But I don't think what I did was that bad. So that could be you being in the dark as to why they're so upset or why they were so upset. So once this is illuminated to you, it's like, oh, okay, I see. Oh, dang, like that was bad. So others of you, it's just a simple, you didn't even say goodbye. You just left, right? So the truth is, there's a need for some closure. Tying loose ends. Someone hasn't been unable to start new beginnings, new relationships. Or when they do start relationships, or when they, how should I say? It's just hard to continue because it's that same pattern. Someone's not understanding the pattern. If you understand why it happened, how it happened, then you wouldn't do the same thing anymore, right? That's the hope. Let's see. Someone was just being strong. They had to be this way. They could have known, but had to show faith, had to be the protector, be the provider, not show the emotion, be strong, not knowing that it was a front, a necessary front, not wanting to be vulnerable. clarifying strength is the sun. Oh, something's definitely illuminated. We got the moon. It's like night and day, apparently. Somebody could have just, it's totally different now. Having the confidence to talk about this after a long time, learning from experiences, realizing that this is a pattern, this is a cycle, right? So, oh, it could be like after you've had children of your own. You know how they say like you're never gonna know how this feels until you have children of your own. So when you have children of your own, obviously not everyone, right? Or have that same experience as when you can understand, again with that understanding. But this is feeling happy though. Focusing more on the happiness. Others of you, this was a sacrifice. This was a sacrifice done to make everyone happy, to make, your children or at work or however happy, even though you suffered. It was necessary at the time. And they didn't understand that. So they're being illuminated. Like, wow, I didn't know you sacrificed so much to make us happy. Okay. I also sense like, let's say a parent, it's something with kids here. There's a lot of kid energy where you had to kind of send them off to grandma, or you were brought up by not your mother and father, but by even a nanny. Like someone else was around a lot, and you felt abandoned. What did I do? How is it my fault? But you didn't know that it was a necessary evil. Like for you to really be where you are now, or for them, you had to kind of just walk away and not give this explanation. At the time, that was the bestest thing. Like how someone is adopted and always wondering, what did I do? Well, they could have been too young, or the living arrangements or circumstances, you would have suffered. They would have suffered, but they wouldn't know this at the time. I also feel like this could be someone that passed away too soon. And that just kind of course, made things hopeless, wishing, even like, why was it them and not me? I'm feeling like some kind of accident or something, like I wish it was me. Someone really did something to save the other. So, the Five of Cups in reverse is clarifying the Five of Pentacles. So this is good. I like the Five of Cups where it's like not focusing so much on what was lost, right? And seeing that there's still hope, that they were being supportive, you were being supportive, even anonymously, like had no idea that someone was still sending, was caring for you, or you were caring for them from afar. And this is very helpful. It helps lessen the blow. It helps getting out of that depressive mode, I feel. Because it's, why? Clarifying, the Emperor is the Fool. So this is a brand new start, a brand new beginning, taking a leap of faith, going for it. Someone had to take control, take their power back, be bossy, be detached, to give you a new beginning, or you did this to give them a new beginning. It reminds me of like parents where they had such a hard time, in their childhood, so then they do whatever possible for their children, their legacy to thrive. It's like I'll sacrifice for now so you can be the best you that you can be. I like this. You have the Five of Pentacles over here. Now you have it here and it's in reverse. So this is things better where there was hardships, possibly. Feeling left out. Now it's coming back in. Somebody's coming back in from the cold. And this is what you're thinking about. This is what you're remembering. There's some memories here. There's something that is bringing this connection back. So really wanting to reconnect, reestablish this relationship, this partnership, rebuilding. Because at the end of the day, your family, your friends, and some of you, again, don't even remember what the heck it was. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, sorry, is the Seven of Cups. So I feel like this is more of, some of you are confused why they're still not saying it, everything. So it seems like you just might have found out, so you understand it anyway. Others, you're seeing that they had to hold your tongue, or you had to hold your tongue, because, or you're going to have to give them options. Lots of options. Others, it's just a lot of emotion, where it's just better, somebody copes better this way. Like, you know, I'm not going to sit there and cry and sob. Just understand that I did what I did for a reason. I love you. It was necessary. Can we move on? Can we get past this? Beneath the deck, you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody always wants to go back to what was so triggering. This is going back. Going back to something that really caused this emotion. But I do see, actually, for a lot of you, this is actually going back where maybe you shouldn't have left, or realizing you got to go back and explain it at least. Something like this. There's some healing. Healing is happening. Okay. You have alternative. Alternative. This is from Whispers of Healing. And let's see what the Oracle card wants to tell you. You guys, please like and subscribe. That would help me so much. There are lots of alternatives to Western medicine. Consider taking a holistic approach to something troubling you at the present. Holistic medicine takes care of the whole person rather than just the physical symptoms of an illness. This doesn't mean ignoring your doctor's advice. It's simply about addressing social, emotional, mental, and spiritual factors, as well as physical ones. Your body is an autonomous miracle and possesses the ability to heal itself. A holistic approach to health supports your body's healing process and reinforces its innate ability to repel and prevent illness. Okay, my time is going to run out, and this is pretty long. But my Virgos, I hope that makes sense.